I hear you speak on about placements a lot. You know, that's your word. Like, motherfuckers be saying, and John's thing, a placement, that's a placement. Like, this on some joking shit. But, you know, niggas don't mean no harm by it for real.
No. Yeah.
But, you know, explain the process of that placement and how big it is. Because you told me before, you only as big as your last placement.
Yeah, like, well, shit. I mean, this is just what I've been hearing. You know what I mean? I ain't like I got a whole. I don't got a shitload of placements and shit. You know, I'm still working. I'm still getting mine. You know, I am working though for sure. You know, shit on the way. But placements, dog. I mean, I only talk about it so much because I'm in that field. You know, field of work. You know what I mean? But it's hard to get those. You know what I mean? Because you'll probably work with an artist. You know. But it don't stick or something like that. You know what I mean? It don't stick mean it don't go far as the studio. You know what I mean? So you want your shit to, you know, to be like out. You want your shit to get out. That's the whole I can share this, you know, this some crazy shit, you know, because I didn't, for that Keys to the City, that placement, my first placement, I didn't have the files to it. So Big Bro was on some real shit. He called me. He was like, "Hey, you about to miss your opportunity because we ain't about this. We need the stems. We need to track out files to all the you know, the stems, all the instruments and everything. I didn't have it, so I had to recreate the beat, you know what I mean? And it had to be exactly like that in order for me to make my placement. And it just so happened we recreated the beat and it was exactly like that. So, you know, so we end up that was a hard process because that was a year. That was a whole year. You know, so having to wait a whole year plus a whole another year for it to come out, bro, I ain't gonna lie. It's, you know, it's a lot, you know. Yeah. So, you know.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, but it came out, shoot, once you get your placement, and once you get a placement or something, shit, it's dope.
It's up.
You know what I mean?
It's up.
But nah, I know niggas that got over 300 placements. So like I said, one placement ain't shit. You gotta, that's how I say, your placement is big as your last placement. So yeah. It's like you gotta stay relevant. You gotta stay active in the industry. You know, stay doing work.
Yes. So next I want to ask you. There's a lot of producers who have been robbed blind, no credit at all, and you know, I understand the lost leader process myself. I understand that sometimes you gotta do free shit to get your name out there. Mm-hmm. You gotta work, you gotta put in those hours so they can pay you back in the long run. Like sometimes you might have to send a nigga a pack of free beats and what I'm saying, hey man, hopefully he select them and things like that and he work with me in the future. Mm-hmm. But, you know, there's been instances where some producers have been just completely not credited, have beats stolen from them, or all type of stuff. How do you feel about that type of stuff?
Well, they must don't have their business right.
Yeah.
They got to have their business together, bro. I'm gonna lie to you. You can't do that to a nigga that got their business together. Like, you know, you just got to have a good lawyer, you know. If you got a good lawyer, you know, and the thing is, like, you really can't, you really not robbed or nothing unless your joint doing platinum numbers or gold numbers. If you got a beat that they doing platinum or gold numbers or something like that, and over artists, and they stole your beat, that's something that a lawyer will fight for. But what's 0% of nothing? Yeah. Nothing, you know what I mean? So you'll be fighting over $40 and get 30 cents. You know what I mean? Like what you fighting over? That's just like put more exposure for you. You know, so that's how I say I don't really be caring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's different. It's different for a lot of situations.
That's what's up. Because you know, I've seen it where, you know, some artists have said, some producers have came out that they made a beat for a hot artist, they didn't get nothing for it, it's been a hit, or the artist took their beat and used it and put a small twist on it, or
bro, like,
took the hook or took the melody.
You just gotta be careful out there. I ain't gonna lie, you got to be careful out there and shit. Just know exactly what you did, you know, and try to stay. You know, whenever you send a beat, just try to stay ahead of it. Like, you know what I mean. Don't just leave it. You know, leave it for nobody just to basically steal your beat. You know what I mean. Just like yes, but I had that happen to me a lot of times though. Like in the beginning, but it's not no more though. It's cease and desist. That's what it's called. Shit.
100. Yeah, man. So tell them what you got going in the future. What to get at you at, things like that, man.
Man, I got a lot of dope music dropping. I'm just waiting on the artist to drop it. You know what I mean? This is the process, but shoot, I'm still working in the future, you know. But I think for sure, you about to hear that some joints on Sauce album that I did, you know. So that album about to be crazy stupid, you know. So. That's coming out probably. I don't know.
I don't know when it's dropping.
Yeah, shit. But I know it's dropping soon though. Yeah. But shit, I got a lot of new stuff dropping, bro. Shit on Rizzo album. You know he his shit. You know he got some dope shit.
Yep. Coming soon, another one. So yeah, you just got shit lined up that's gonna happen.
Yeah. Skrill just dropped. My big bro Skrill shit. That nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Hey, he killing, man. Yeah, shit, just. A lot of just stuff just happening, man.
Yeah, tell them when they get at you, man, for a beat, business, just tap in, follow your movement, all that.
Shoot, you can get at me at YNG Josh. That's my Instagram, YNG Josh. Hit me up there. 281 Studios. That's where I be. That's why I'm an engineer, producer. I be here, so you can hit 281. Ask for Young Josh, engineer. I'll make your shit hot. For sure. So just hit me up, man, for the beats. You know, shoot. I'm only gonna stay low for so long. I'm trying to tell you, like, prices going up, man. So shit, get at me right now, shit, while it's hot.
Yeah, so 1,000, y'all tap in with them.
Tap in for sure.
Politicians TV, 281 Studios, man, 100.
Yeah.